Hello and welcome into Sorare Spotlight. I'm Andrew Laird. You can find me as Lairdino on Sorare. We are back, and I just forgot what buttons to even push to get started. That's why we're late. So my bad about that. It's funny because it's not like I've been gone that long, but it's been a week, but I'm back. Thanks everyone for coming in. Carrie first in. Welcome back, Lairdino. All is forgiven, and that was even before I was late, so I appreciate that. Shezzy, afternoon all, welcome back from the well-deserved break, Laird. Thank you very much. Good to be back. It is Fraxy. That's an interesting one. I'm not sure about that, but yeah. Let's see. Carrie, Shezzy, and Fraxy on the podium. Congratulations to you three. And Carrie was right. Late Dino. That was me. Anyway, who else we got here? Mike Baston. Good to see you, sir. Laird must still be on holiday. Weather delay? Oh, it actually is raining here. So I can expect, I'll do that. Expecting a tan man soon. I'm not going to get into that. Maybe I'll get into that on one of my shows on my channel. Presidential call telling him not to be on time. Yeah, early hydration break, probably applying some kind of after sun treatment. Man looks like he's wearing flip-flops. I'm actually barefoot right now. Not even wearing flip-flops. Fake Tanino? No, would never. Balogun to score tonight. It's written in the stars. Oh, I like that call, Pat. I like that very much. Big Marco, hello from France. Bonjour, if you will. Halligan just got off the ferry back in Norway. Great timing. What a game yesterday from Erling Haaland. Really from all of them. But man, that second goal, it was the most casual banger I've ever seen. When it happened live, and yes, I was watching live, but when it happened, I was just like, boy, that just exploded off of his foot. Nobody knew he was shooting. That's how it looked, kind of in real time. And then I watched the replay and the touch that he took, and it was like, what are the defenders doing other than putting two legs out way too wide so that it could go through their legs, ping the inside of the post. What a goal. What a goal. And now we have Norway, England coming up. That'll be fun for some. But yeah, it's the game we all wanted to see. But yeah, thanks everyone. Appreciate you guys coming in. We're going to go through a few different things, including the latest kind of announcement about Sorare Summer Camp. That's what we're going to talk about. Wow, a game was watched and live even. Yes, I watched. I didn't watch all of it. Don't worry. You watch live means you've been replaced by AI. No, I haven't been replaced by AI quite yet. But I did watch. It was not live. It was live. It was not the entire match. So don't worry about it. Don't worry. We can still pretend like I don't watch anything live. Anyway, I've got a bunch of set stuff going on right now. I'm heading for the $100. I made a giant mistake, which ended up not being a mistake at all. My first attempt, I was 25 points short to win the $100 with this France lineup, which Olise being the disappointment was kind of surprising. If you told me that that they'd have a clean sheet, Upamecano would score 99 and Mbappe would score, I'd be like, great, easy 440. And no, 415.8. And then I had this second lineup. I thought that there would be goals in Norway, Brazil. And so I actually had a full Brazil stack to start. Then I had a full Norway stack and I was like, I don't really love that. So I went with the England defensive stack along with kind of expecting goals in Norway, Brazil. And of course, there were 5 goals in England, Mexico, and only 3 goals. I did have Haaland. I don't know why I captained Vinny. I also don't know why he doesn't take pens. Maybe he will from now on. Who knows? So we'll see. Halligan said, genuinely one of the greatest moments in Norwegian history, let alone Norwegian sporting history. Absolute pandemonium on the streets. T Price, hi, where's your USA lineup? It seems to be hidden. I'm not sure USA scores 440. Just because they will win doesn't mean that they'll score 440. And I was more confident in Argentina against against Egypt here. I'm not 100% sold on this lineup, but I also don't have um, a lot of great cards for USA. I'm also avoiding Portugal, Spain because I don't think that's going to hit me 440. But from like a USA lineup, um, and I think the bonuses are really important. Can I search by United States? I can. So in that respect, I have Freeze, Richards, Tillman, Pulisic, who I think you kind of have to have, and then it's like, who else do you take? I the defensive stack. I could play Tim Ream, who's actually been quite good, but expecting kind of a clean sheet here, I think, is unlikely. Do we just take Balogun? And he obviously scores against Belgium. I'm just not sure this gets to 440, which is why I haven't done it. And I'm certainly not playing a Belgium stack, so like forget that. But I don't know. I think we end up making suboptimal decisions by planning too far ahead. Meaning, would I rather have Argentina for the 480 to for the $1,000? Like maybe, but I got to get there first, and so I don't want to make kind of like these mistakes in terms of avoiding guys or avoiding lineups. And I think the full stack probably isn't optimal either. But it is what I have. I also want to add, because I hear the banging now, there's some work going on in my house. And so there's going to be some sporadic banging that you hear. Don't worry. Well, I was going to say, don't worry, my house isn't falling apart, but maybe it is. In fact, it actually is being taken apart, but hopefully it doesn't, disrupt us too much. I think everyone was thrown off yesterday by the points in the Brazil and England player cards. I foolishly lost 2 lives. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I wasn't overly confident in England. Obviously, I was a bit confident in the defensive stack, and that was a disaster. Didn't play Jude. I actually don't know if I have a Jude, now that I say that I didn't play him. Let me see here. I don't know if I have a Bellingham. Well, that didn't help. Jude Bellingham. Yeah, I don't think I have one. And so when I was just looking at like my England players, the lineups that I had mostly been doing for England, if I stacked them, were Pickford, Gahey, Anderson, Kane, Rice. That's what it was. So I probably wouldn't have played. Where is Rice? Did he get relegated to the second page? Or did I just miss him? Let's go by tier. Yeah, there he is. So I have Kane, Rice, Anderson. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have played Jude even if I had him. Maybe I do. I don't know. Everyone not American wants Belgium to win, right? Said Holty. It's funny, Holty. I saw this tweet. Let me see if I can pull it up here without destroying everything. Because it is quite funny, and I do feel like this. Here we go. It's from Terrible Maps, which I think is an excellent. But yeah, it's a map. Who everyone is supporting in today's USA Belgium. There you go. Now, does everyone feel this way? Like, did everyone feel this way before the Balogun red card was suspended, if you will? Or did you all just hate that? Double Argentina mid isn't the call. I'd put Tillman or double defense. So I don't think you're wrong about that. But I also don't know. Hold on. Where's the play button? There we go. So the only issue, and it's not necessarily an issue, but if I do put somebody early in this lineup, then I'm kind of like, I need these guys to start. I did consider like Pedri, because I think Pedri against Portugal is still fine. and maybe Yamal. Like, does this get to 480? I'm just not super confident in Spain scoring a lot of points against Portugal. Um, and I'm certainly not confident in Portugal scoring a lot against Spain, which is um, why are Greenland neutral on the map? It just said not enough data. No data for Greenland. Don't worry. It's also a fake map. Um, I think Senegal might be a bit different about Belgium after the way that match ended. Don't care about Belgium or USA winning, but the Balogun thing is ridiculous. Miguel said, I'm on my second life in the €1,000. In the 440, I had more than 500 points. Oof. Now I need that score and I can't. Yeah. I mean, that happens to a lot of people. But yeah, I'm just not sure where the points come from. Like, I'm not sure Tillman like gets any explosive scores against Belgium. I just don't know if there are a lot of big scores in this game. And so, which is why I had kind of the double, why I went full Argentina against Egypt. Like, I could do this, I guess. DePaul, yeah, basically Martinez, the Martinez stack, DePaul, Messi, and Yamal Chroma. And yeah, like DePaul's, they're all going to start. Does Bruno? I'm not going to play Bruno. Rodri against Portugal. Do we expect Spain to kind of control the match as much as the betting is on over 2.5 goals? Belgium were woeful for a majority of the Senegal game. I think there will be goals there. I just don't know if that necessarily means there's a lot of like high total or high like point totals. Like Balogun, even if he scores, like he basically scored 60 with that goal. Pulisic hasn't been like a great scorer. And on the Belgium side, I don't even think I have De Bruyne. Whoops. De Bruyne. Yeah, I don't even have one. I have Doku, I think. Yeah, just a regular Doku. And I actually think Doku could just destroy the US, but so we'll see. Yamal Chroma is a trap versus Nuno. What about Nuno Chroma? I think I have the Nuno Chroma. Where is it? I got a Nuno something. Oh, it is a Chroma. Aros Bye said, it's not about accepting, it's about consistency on the sport. If on other games nothing happens, why should this be outrageous? This is the whole like Messi should have gotten a red, which is not incorrect. Does Kevin DeB show up if you search his last name? I don't have one. So I'll just search Belgium and there's no, I don't have Kevin De Bruyne. What I do have is 11,000 essence and 161 gems. I have no plan on spending gems right now. Rodri 10% all day. Interesting. They also suspended Ronaldo's suspension to make him eligible. That's also true. Okay, so we got a new player there. Not bad. All right, so we got one new player from there. Nobody has said a word about Ronaldo getting the same treatment. Did we get something here? Oh my gosh, complete collection. 6,000 essence just from that one player. Get in. We love to see it. Let me just get a pack here. We'll get Um, when Italian cards are available for the Colors set? Well, without being in the World Cup, it's a little hard to get Italian cards. Man, I have scrapped this Zeki Amdouni like 17 times. And we'll play our daily picker here. Do we just go Balogun for the lulls? Like, surely he scores, right? We still don't have a 3-star player, but we'll get there. We'll get there. All right. Still can't spin the wheel. Oh, I can't. Wait a minute. Come on. Wow, you guys are really that big in what makes no single card but Italian set in 2027? Oh, I gotcha. I gotcha. I don't know. I don't know what they'll do. It would be fun, Syria set. Anyway, let's get a little more essence, some sprinkles, and then we'll open some more packs. And we'll talk about what's going on. Yes, I let it run. Sorry. Not sorry. Got a roster 200. Can we get there? Okay. We'll get one more spin, then we'll open some packs, and then we'll get a 3-star player, and then we'll spin again. Unlucky on those. I'll get my golden spin tomorrow, I guess, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. All right. I actually scrapped a bunch of cards yesterday and then decided to, and then, of course, or waited on this. All right. Let's see what we got here. New player. We love to see it. It is. I'm actually curious if you guys are holding on to more cards now, knowing that summer camp will allow us to play the domestic matches. Because I'm definitely doing that, as you see, as I scrap a bunch. But like, and well, Hornacek is in Primera, Jekko. Yeah, so that's full scrap. But yeah, I think if it was up to Sorare, they would have Syria on it. They just don't. It's not always just up to Sorare, and so unfortunately these licenses get a little tricky. Let's see who else we got here. Akturgalu, new edition, because I have an Amrabat, which I already have. Man, I scrapped Vinny, Gabriel, and Cunha. Sorry, not sorry. I mean, scrapping them, like, I get why you scrap them, but you may need them. Depends on the players, like Rafinha and Raya, that are low tiers, of course, but depends the type of player and rarity. I just, like, if you're going to, like, scrapping Vinny means you can't use him when he comes back for Real Madrid. And I don't know, that seems like a card you'd want to play probably in summer camp. In fact, we should probably just look at that right now. Oh, there's the 3-star. There we go. I didn't even know who the 3-star was since I scrapped everyone. But let's see who we got here. One more. 200 essence. Not the friendliest, but let's actually go through that before I go through any more of my before we go through any more of that. So the summer camp announcement came 12 days ago, and then on Friday there was this additional one through the pitch notes. So this is the, let me see if I can get us a little bigger here. There we go. So after the World Cup, the Global Cup, excuse me, and then as the European leagues come back, but we also do have this for MLS. Basically, this set is being extended. Will preseason friendlies be covered in summer camp? I don't think so. I don't. They didn't say anything about it, but we'll see. I'm not thinking about summer camp that much, also because I think these guys will get rested a bit anyway at their clubs, which I think is that's fair. Summer camp runs basically through the end of August, so maybe they miss the first 2 games of the season. Obviously, it all depends on how far teams go. Like Brazil are out now, So they, it is about a month before, or even more than a month before I don't even know. Let's see. When is the first? So August 16th, is that the first Real Madrid game? Where's Real? There we go. August 16th, or the weekend of the 16th, which is more than a month away. And so who knows about like when Vinny will get back. But anyway, we're going to be competing for essence and gems. The gems obviously can be used for the next set, which is coming out in September. So looking at this, colors doesn't stop at the end of the international competition. As previously announced, your cards stay playable on a new board, allowing you to win essence and collect gems for the new season on Sorare Arcade. So we also have the player odds, which is kind of cool that you'll be able to see like which players you could pack in each pack. In each pack. Squads is getting kind of a rewards update in terms of what you can get. And then you can obviously sort by special editions here, many of which I don't have, which is nice. But this is really the key part of it. Where are we here? There we go. So the first levels are actually quite low, 260, 290, just to get more essence in order to open more packs. Obviously, 260, you get 2 bronze packs. That's kind of how I look at it. 290 is 5 bronze packs. And then you can just climb up, getting gems for the next set. Or you can use them on this set. If I pack them again, until then, I'll probably keep them. But I was trying to complete some collections where I'm closer. It's a choice that everyone makes for themselves. Yeah, absolutely. Liam said, did they officially announce when the rewards are for the summer camp steps? I've seen a tweet saying they will remove the cash prizes. It's after the World Cup. So once the World Cup is over, is when summer camp starts. And then, yeah, top prize is 200 gems, and you can hit that as many times as you can. Or I was going to say as you want, but it's not really as you want. It's just how many times you can get there. So let's, I guess the daily packs are pretty good, but obviously 2 of these teams will be gone after today. So, it's however, I just kind of like this because you get five shots at a new player instead of just 3. Like Emi Martinez, who I have like thousands of pro cards of. Emiliano Martinez, Romano Schmid, and there's Zeki Amdouni again. But literally that Emiliano Martinez, I just have so many on the pro side, literally. It's actually this Emiliano Martinez. I have 5. So I have 3 rares. This one is a jersey mint. I have a limited, a super rare, and then I just got this. Yeah, 6 of them. I just realized I'm watching the stream on a 2-minute delay, and you just got them up on the screen. Yeah, just 2x the speed, and then you'll catch up. You'll be good. Anyway, shout out to the other Emi Martinez. All right, we've got, let's see, 13,000 essence still to play with. And we'll see what we can get. Alberto Quintero. Wow. Didn't even know I had one, let alone another one. Akun and Rocher, who I scrapped yesterday. And we'll scrap again. Keep going. It's funny how many cards you get, and you're just like, I had no idea I had that guy. Oh, a little Kamara 5%. That could be useful. Useful for summer camp. Let's see what else we got here. And then I want to go back to my lineup because, Harry, if you're still here, and for the people who agreed with Harry, why do you like Rodri more than Pedri today? Oh, gosh, that is a cool card to have, but also useless. But man, that's fun. I really like Nico Schlotterbeck. That injury was a killer, but man, getting a 1-star chroma in a bronze pack, man, Let's go back, because it's just, I like the animation on the chromas. I like so much. Bummer, man. Yeah, that's how excited I was. Herman Johansson. It's actually funny to watch like those back to back. But we'll take it. Not useless for summer camp. It is useless for summer camp because he's injured for months. Like he'll be injured through the end of summer camp. But it's fine. I mean, obviously getting a chroma, I'm only 2 short now. That's such a low percentage outcome too on a bronze pack. I love it. I love it. Looks like we got a South American pack here. South African pack, excuse me. And we'll scrap them all. And Juan B. Sure. Goose, Till, and Kovar. Kovar I'll keep for summer camp. I was actually curious of how many MLS guys I'd have. Actually, we'll go through that in a second. Ralston, Sen Lamons, that'll be helpful. I think I have a couple. Memphis Depay. Let's go. Finally get him. We going to complete anything here? Let me go back to the blog because I want to look at, excuse me, the summer camp details here. But basically, we're going to have MLS, Prem, La Liga, Bundesliga, and Ligue 1. It's a little disappointing that we didn't get J League and K League. In Set, I sold all of my 5-star cards of eliminated players for Essence, which allowed me to complete teams and earn gems. I don't know if I'll regret it later. I mean, maybe you're going to end up getting more gems from doing that than you would have competed in summer camp. So who knows? Who knows? So yeah, that's all it is. We just get to keep playing. New levels, updated milestones, and a fresh reward structure, which I think is great that we can keep going. And then just as a reminder from what we saw earlier, as opposed to the MLB Vault competition. Here we go. Yeah, 260, 290, 320, the first 3 levels. Which I imagine some people will just blast through when the season starts. All right. Chaloba, Caceres, Llorente, who I have, but may be helpful. Oh, and a Ferdy Kadioglu, 5%. We love that. Mostly because it probably allows me to scrap an older one. So I'm now 11 shiny cards short. Franz P. Another new player. Ooh, Gueladue hollow. That's fun. I do like this animation too. Not as much as the chroma, but it is a fun one. But that Due, that'll be helpful. Assuming he stays at Strasbourg. Aros said, I did that in the beginning, but now I need them. I'm missing 5 players. Van Dijk, Diogo Costa, and Yamal are 3 of them that I discarded in the beginning. Oh, no. Discarding Yamal is wild. All right, what else can we get here? These are pretty good bronze packs in terms of like what we're getting. He says as he gets 2 Curacao players, Uzbekistan, ooh, Raya. I think I have a bunch of Rayas though. But like perfect example of one that's helpful for summer camp. But I also have 3 of them. And what do I get if I scrap for 20? Like, I mean, am I really going to use 3 Rayas? Who knows? Arsenal, actually, if I remember correctly, Arsenal start the season on a Friday. Yeah, they start the season against Coventry on a Friday. So I could put 3. That's August 25th. So that's actually a week later than La Liga. Hopefully I'm just flying by then. So let's see. Prem starts on the 21st. So we know La Liga. I just can't type. There we go. And when does Ligue 1 start? So they start the same. Ligue 1 starts the same weekend as Prem. So we have those 3. Bundesliga. Oh, even a week later. Wow, why does La Liga start so early? And then obviously we have MLS that'll be well on its way. I mean, it's going to be basically a month. We'll have MLS. I'll look at another Lamens. Semedo, Roldan, New. I'm going to keep that one for a quick. Oh, I bought the daily pack. I do that all the time. Didn't mean to do that. All right, hold on. Gallery. Nope, I want set gallery. There we go. Can I search by MLS? Probably not. Oh, no. If anyone from Sorare's here, can we get an MLS in here? Wonder if this works. No. MLS? No. Oh well. But like Roldan, I'm probably not using 3 of them, so I'll scrap that one. But I might use these 2. Who knows? All right, let me get out of there. There we go. Goalkeeper gold. I didn't see this one. The goalkeeper pack is now 15 gems instead of 2. Anyway, we keep going. Nicholas De La Cruz, one of my favorites. Mark McKenzie's an interesting one. Who did Toulouse open with? Home against Lyon? Not as exciting. Do we know if the collect missions continue into summer camp? I would assume so. Did it say in the blog? I think that's sort of the point. Let me go to the original one, the original release. Let's see. Oh, that's fun. If you secured players during the primary color set who then moved clubs during the international window, you can still use them. While these specific transferred players will be excluded from upcoming packs, they remain fully playable for anyone who already has them in their collection. Does that mean, I wonder if that means for in these leagues or just anywhere? But let's see. Yeah, until then, summer camp is all about collecting, progressing, and stacking rewards. Here we go. A new set of collection missions will launch alongside the arrival of MLS and the European League cards and colors packs, giving managers fresh objectives to complete throughout the summer. So there you go. Oh, I like this from Perfect Chicken 4683. Guys like Raya will probably increase in tier when the Prem starts, so you can wait to scrap for more. Interesting point. No point keeping that dupe Kovar. I mean, who knows? Who knows? I think I have a couple Kovars too. Let's see. Didn't I just open this pack? Oh, I didn't finish opening it, did I? I have about 17 Schlagers. That's why I just scrapped that one. Kovar, right? Okay, let's see. What else we got? What do we got? 3,000 left. And then maybe we'll look to scrap a little bit. Ordonez, who we just scrapped earlier, new player. Love to see it. Where's Rashford going? Nicholas Jackson. Do you think he starts if Kane gets a little break to start the season? Although he probably only gets one game in set. There we go. Always love a new edition shiny. Wonder what that gets on me. Oh, we're 10 short. Need 10 more shiny cards. All right, I got 1,300 essence left. So let's open that. Maybe another chroma? Can we get it? New edition. We take it. Need as many shinies as possible. But I'm still, what did I say? 10 short now? 9 short now? All right, let's see where I am. Yeah, I'm not close to any of these. Chroma. 141 hollows. My goodness. I wonder, so 8,000 essence for another completed collection. I'm 2 short on England. Oh man, 1 short in Spain. Who are we missing? Kubarsi, of course. Of course it's someone super playable. Oh wait, I wanted to go, here we go. So 2 short of England. Who are we missing from England? Of course it's Jude and Saka. That's not overly fun. Oh wait, that was Kubarsi. Who are we missing from Colombia? Santiago Arias, who I swear I've got. Oh, I got John Arias. And yeah, no Luis Diaz. And this is where everyone's like, see, you should have gotten some more gold packs. And it's like, oh, you're probably right. Norway, Germany, 4 short of Argentina, 2 short in France. Sweden's, oh my gosh, I'm 1 short of Uruguay. Spain gold pack for the Kubarsi. Who are we missing here? Mateus Oliveira. France, I'm missing Teo Hernandez and Rabiot. Both shadows. And in Germany, missing Gross and Carl. Can you even get Carl? He was like, I didn't even know Carl had set cards. And then Norway, we're missing Sorloth and Arsness, who I really thought I had at one point. Obviously not. Who else? Oh my gosh, 1 short in the US. I can't think of who it is. Zendejas. Sure, why not? South Korea, missing by 1. Senegal, 2. I mean, I play the K-League. How have I not? Oh my gosh, it's Lehan Bum. I got Carl from a bronze pack 2 days ago. Oh, okay. So I guess you can still get him. But Lehan Bum missing. How tilting is that? Sadio Mane. I'm going to show you why Lehan Bum missing is tilting to me. Because on the pro side, I own 6 of them. Oh, I guess it's only 4. That can't be right. Only 4? 2 rares, a super rare, and a limited? I really thought I had more. I was sure I had more. Maybe if I buy another one, I'll pack him. Let's see. 2 short, or yeah, 2 short on Austria, Alaba, and Baumgartner. Finished Haiti. How about that? Let's see. 2 short on Turkey and Belgium. Finished Uzbekistan. Look at me. Who are we missing from Turkey? Celik and Yildiz. I feel like, didn't we just get Yield? Didn't I just, maybe, oh, it was Yilmaz, not Yildiz. Excuse me. Then for Belgium, I'm missing De Bruyne and De Ketelaere. KDB and CDK. Quite short on Brazil. Alexandro, Paqueta, Neymar, and Martinelli. I have a Neymar rare jersey mint, and yet can't get his set card. Oh my gosh, 1 short on Scotland. Baumgartner is another Carl situation. But like if they're being packed, I guess it doesn't matter. Who am I missing here? Tyler Fletcher. Ivory Coast, Ecuador. These are both 1 short. Ecuador, I'm missing Hernan Galindez. And Ivory Coast, Seko Fofana. These don't seem to be quite as close. Yeah. It's like crazy how many cards I've opened, packs I've opened in all this, and still not close. Did I look at Senegal? I can't remember. Who am I missing here? Oh yeah, Mane. Right. A lot of shinies, but not where we are. Isn't Jackson back to Chelsea as Bayern didn't want to take up the buy option? Bayern bought Saibari instead. That's a good point. I forgot about that. What was Saibari's injury, by the way? I saw that he got hurt, but then didn't see what. I didn't see what the injury was. All right, let's check out our dupes here. Like Hakimi and Grimaldo are tricky ones because like do I think, Hakimi will even play? Because the new, where does this cash rewards return with the launch of the next set in September, but we don't know how many games are going to be. Is there an international break or do they not do that? So 5th, 12th, 19th. So there is an international break. Is that right? So basically like the last week of September. This also reminds me I need to, let me do it here. I got to put in my squad. Oh, we missed oh, England. Man, that stinks. So today we have, that one. Those are the only 2 games today. I'll go full USA here. Where's my boy Richards? Chris Richards, Tillman, Pulisic, Balogun. Let's go USA. Or did I have it? Here we go. So yeah, like Seemed like a hamstring for Saibari. Oh, okay. What is the best way to get Magnan and Rabiot as they're both shadow 4 stars? That's a good question. I imagine shadow 4 stars. What do the shadow bundles look like? Like, whoa. Why can't I see what's in these first? But I imagine the shadow packs are the ones that have them. Can I not like look to see what's in here first? Can you even get 4 stars in here? Like the gold shadow, like, yeah, I imagine it's these. Can you not buy shadow packs with gems at all? That's a tricky one. Get rid of that. Okay. Let me see what I can dupe or what I can get rid of. Duplicates. This is how I do it just to make sure I see all the guys. Yeah, but like, so 2 Grimaldos. I guess Atletico Madrid open up at home against Malaga. It seems like a good opportunity for Grimaldo. Am I going to play 2 of them? I don't know. Do I need 3 Allisons? Does he even get a break? What do I get for this? Just 2,000? Seems unlucky. I got Mike Mignon in a shadow bundle. Okay, there you go. I probably don't. How does Liverpool start? There's Forest. So we get at Newcastle, home against Forest, and then maybe at Ipswich. 3 Allison seems unnecessary. PSV bought Kovar and Eredivisie is not in the competition. Oh, I gotcha. Does that mean that Olai is going to leave there? Kubas is an interesting one to keep. And Angus Gunn might be an MLS keeper now. Elanga. I probably don't need 2 Elangas or 2 Gordons. How does Newcastle open? Oh no, Barcelona, excuse me. Although maybe expecting Anthony Gordon to play right away. But I mean, he's still playing. Semenyo. Chumeni, who's hurt, but he's still in it. Laporte's still in it. Ueda, I'll keep for that. Boadi. El Canus. I just hate giving up on these guys who are still in it so far. Like, do I need 2 Bruno Guimaraes? Probably not. Do I need 3 Bruno Fernandezes? 3 Camilo Vargases? Cho won't even count. 3 Gakpos? Probably not. Man, do I want to scrap this other Ronaldo? Part of the reason I keep this is just I need, like, if Portugal are in it, he's the only reasonable Portugal forward to play. Like, I'm not going to play Gonzalo Ramos. Are we already starting Prem talk? Love to see. Yeah, we are. Danny Olmo, Munoz still in. There's my 3 Rayas. Do I need 4 Upamacanos? Probably not. You're asking us if you need these cards, but it would be helpful to see where you are in your missions to give us info if it makes sense to scrap. So, I mean, from the mission standpoint, I need everything realistically. And so you can scrap Ronaldo after today. Do you think he immediately drops in scrap value if they lose? I probably don't need 4 Upamacanos. He says, as he probably does. Derek Etienne, Diogo Costa. Costa's another one I would scrap for 10,000. The mission is to win, none of this collection nonsense. Well, the collection nonsense allows me to just get more. Jabril So. Livakovic, where is he now? Back at Zagreb. I don't need multiples of those. Douglas Santos doesn't play. Just will be out. 3 Emmy Martinez's. That seems reasonable. A couple Endricks. Be interesting where he goes. Definitely keeping all 4 Haalands. Yes, but where are you in the process? I looked at it earlier. I'm not close to any of the big gem ones. No. There's Kadioglu. This is the one I just packed so I can get rid of it. I have this one. Duplicate Ferran Torres's. Who does Brighton open up with? Brighton, home against Villa, at Chelsea, home against Leeds. Can't imagine I'm playing multiple Brighton lineups. Gabriel's an interesting one. That first game, yeah, like the first Prem game, do I play Raya, Gabriel, Rice? I don't know if Rice plays. I don't have Saka. Avalos, I don't need multiple of. Gavi's. Inacio. There's Ramos. I'll get rid of Xhaka because he's going to have a new team anyway, regardless of where he goes. I do have Penders and Due. I don't know if I need multiple, though. Kalulu. There's Sun. I guess we're not getting K-League in set. It's going to be a bit disappointing if they add it, but we'll see. I think one of the key things from the announcement is that they were saying, like, thanks to our Opta partnership that they were offering these. And B Pro is the K-League one, which is why K-League's not, I assume, which is why K-League's not included there. Perisic is out. Ghana Gay. I'm not going to play multiple. 3 Musialas. Does he start at the beginning of the season? Bundesliga, like, what do we get? 1 Bundesliga game? Let me get rid of 1. James, I'll scrap as soon as they're gone. Van Hecke at Tottenham. How do they start? Spurs at Brentford. Home against Newcastle. Maybe at Forest. He can go. You can sell your regular shiny duplicates because you already have them in Rising Flame. Yeah, I don't know why I'm so like this. Like Zeleny, does that count as a losing a shiny? 4 Joan Garcias. I do like that. Like Garcia should be a 5-star when La Liga comes back. Ramos a decent hold now that he's moved to Milan, except Serie A is not included, right? Unless it is included in the whole like transfer situation. We just don't know if that is included. Meaning the players who, I feel like it should, but I don't need Joe Scaley. John Stones. So many Jordan Bozes. I bought 115 gem plus 2 silvers and 45 gem plus 3 silvers and finally got Mignon. There we go. I would love another Mignon. 3 Pickfords. I just keep that for now. 3 Kimmiches. That's really just for the next set that I have 3 Kimmiches. But 10,000 essence feels like it should go farther than playing. I think I'm going to scrap a Kimmich. With Germany out anyway. Cancelo and João Felix are still in it as of today. Maybe not as of later today. Vardiol, Koundé, Ryerson. There's Quinones. I don't need that one. Suzuki, same. Havertz. I can't imagine I'm playing multiple Havertzes. Kang In Lee now with Atletico Madrid. I don't know if that's good or not, but maybe he plays a little more. They're the Acturgalus. Yeah, I guess all of the duplicate K-League guys I don't need to keep. Ayer, he's still in it. Kamara. I could play multiple Kamaras. Lautaro, Paredes. They're still in, so I'll keep that. Trossard is off to Turkey, right? Goretzka. Certainly not playing multiple Goretzkas. Or Sanes. Lucas Zidane. Suarez I'll keep for now. Let's see. Gehi, Kukureus, Sabitzer. Llorente still in it. Thuram. Where does Thuram play now? Is he still at Inter? Good end of the season. But we don't know if that's going to count. Marquinhos for PSG, 10,000. Wow. Probably not playing multiple Batterinas. Cunha. Do we scrap this Cunha? Am I going to be that excited to play him for United? How do they start? At Hull. Home against Ipswich. At Everton. And then the Manchester Derby. I can't imagine there's going to be a day where I'm like, man, I wish I had another Cunha. All right, I'll get rid of that Kovar. Crepeau just helps with an MLS lineup, I guess. Van de Ven, Almiron I'm keeping for the MLS stuff. 3 Mike Penderses. Is that what it was? 3? I had one here, shiny here, and then, yeah, I don't need 3 Strasbourg goalies. I think we can all agree with that. Miro Muhai. Where is he, this guy? Hamburger? Yeah. They stayed up, right? Actually, I have no idea. Looks like they did. Barely. All right, Salah, Caicedo. I don't know who this Moises R even is. but I'll get rid of one. Amiri could be fun for Bundesliga. Ake, Nathaniel Brown, Big Nick. I'm not going to do that. O'Reilly. There's a Schlauder. So, yeah, I guess I can scrap this one. I'll scrap Jackson, too. Madueke. Otamendi's still in. All right. Moving along. We got 28,000. I feel like that's a lot. I don't know how I got this much. Oscar Bob still in. Oyothabal. Kabak I don't need anymore. Having 4 Pedris is fun. As somebody who has 0 Pedris in in Pro. But I'll probably scrap one at some point. Bensabaini, I'll get rid of. Oh, Rafinha down to 5. Ugh, that's a killer. Although, wait a minute. He'll be back for the start of the season. I'll keep 2 of them. Jimenez. Would love to see Cherky play a lot at the beginning of the season. Ake's off to Fenner. Where'd he go? I forgot about that. There he is. Good shout, Mike. Somebody else was off to, was it Trossard? He's going to where? Besiktas? Ricardo Rodriguez at Inter. I don't know if he'll keep playing. Got my Rissers ready. There's Rodri. RDP I'll keep. Ruiz Silva. There's really no reason to keep him. It was like just in case something happened. But then once the World Cup's over, like I don't think Premier League is included. Ruben Neves, I'm not going to play. SBK. Abdul Hamid will play, but I don't need 2 of them. McTom. Do I need 4 Sen Lamonses? Probably not. Probably not more than 2. Rocher, Dest. Eustachio will play. Take Kubo. Coop Miners. Again, I don't know if we're going to get Serie A. Probably not. Who do Brentford open with? I feel like we mentioned them with somebody that was playing them. So Brentford hosts Spurs to open the season. A lot of Reinders. I'm not going to need 2. J-League we do have. Suchek, I can scrap one. Trincao, same way. A lot of Barcos here. 2 Vinnies. 3 Van Dykes. Do we need 3 Van Dykes? When I only have 1 Allison, I think. Not that you have to play them like that, but I don't know. 10,000 seems like a lot when I'm searching for more collections. Let's scrap 1 Van Dyke. And a McKennie, since I have 3 of them. Saliba. Like, how is Van Dyke 10,000, but Saliba's 2,000? How does that work out? Ayari can go. Wissa can go. At least one of. Zubamendi, do we think he starts early? Nyland. Do I need 3 nylons? Nylon, excuse me. Maybe. 39,955. I'm going to be just short of 40,000 with my 389 here. Can I find one more card to scrap? Oh, let's just do it. All right. So, oh, we did get to 40,000. I didn't do the math. Or I didn't math it correctly. My bad. Oh, excuse me 1 second. Sneeze is coming on. Oh, just a single there. We're good. All right. So we're at 40,000 now. Let's check out our missions here. Eustachio's back to Porto. LAFC didn't extend, loan, or buy. Really? That's weird. I feel like he was really good. $40K, my dream. Yeah, let's go. Let's live the dream right now. Samurai Ketchup. Oh, first time chatter. Welcome in. So let's see. We need a bunch of players everywhere. And none of these are like the huge gem payoffs. But if we could complete one collection, we got 8,000 more. See, we're close. We could do a lot of fun stuff here. So let's hit the market again. It's just going to be 40 bronze packs. Hope you guys are ready to play. Let's get something cool. Sasha Kalajic. Where is he now? Is he still at Wolves? Has he not been at Wolves in like 3 years? Oh, he is still at Wolves. Oh, did pretty well. Oh, no, not there. Not for Wolves. Who did he actually play for last year? Oh, Lask. Summer camp, I believe, starts right after the World Cup ends. Although I say that, MLS definitely starts before the World Cup ends. MLS starts this weekend. No, I'm sorry. So a week from Thursday. Although it's basically the same. Like the World Cup final is the 19th, right? I'm pretty sure it's Sunday the 19th. So MLS starts that weekend. A few days before that weekend. That's a weird Thursday start. Where are we here? So we've got 4 games on Thursday. These are just kind of like makeup games, I guess. So 4 Thursday, 2 Friday. These times are in Eastern time. Do you know when the missions will be reset? We do not know the exact date. And I don't know if they'll all be reset or it's just like they're adding more. I can try to confirm that. Yeah, only a handful of teams play. Yeah, and then they start playing again in full on the 22nd, the following. That's actually got to be that's a midweek too, right? July 22nd. Is that a Wednesday or something like that? Let me look. Hold on. Yeah, Wednesday. New edition Dennis H. I don't know who that is. A lot of new additions, but they're standards. And so Tyler Adams, I got a bunch of those. Oh, well. All right, let's see what else we got here. New player, let's go. 2 of them. And Freeman. Freeman's been so good. All right, those 2 complete collections. Get in. Get in. 8,000 more essence. Gets us back to 45,000. Which one? I don't even know which one I finished. Doesn't even matter. Oh, and then Leagues Cup. Gosh, they're still doing Leagues Cup this year? That's incredible. Wow. Had no idea they were doing Leagues Cup. All right. Another new player from Curacao. It's been a big America Angus Gunn again. America new player collections here. That was all I got. I guess he was, oh, I don't know, whatever. All right, we keep going. Miles Robinson. Whoa. Konstantinos Barbarousis. New edition, new edition. I have gotten like 100 Lagerbielkas. We heard how much you love the Leagues Cup. It's a good line. Good line. And Ricardo Rodriguez, who killed a number of my lineups throughout this Global Cup. All right, Ali A, apparently I already have. Balbuena, Jose Sa, Affengruber. Oh, another Ruben Diaz doesn't hurt. I think I already had 2 of them, though. I probably don't need 3 Ruben Diaz's, right? Including a shiny. What can I scrap this for? 2,000? You know what? I will scrap that. And again, not that you have to combine, but I don't think, do I have an Ederson? I have 1. Oh no, he doesn't play. He's not the starter. And that's funny. And no Donnarumma. Do I have a Trafford? Oh, I do, just in case. That's funny. I still thought it was Ederson. Anyway. We keep going. Cordoba, I've gotten this card 17 times. Masuaku, Bensabaini, who I scrapped earlier. Pape. Just some guys it feels like you get all the time, right? Another Endrick. Diomande. Oh, well. Okay. I'd love to complete another couple collections here. It's just a bummer because I like Nico Schlotterbeck so much. A lot of new standard editions. Not a lot of new players. Just give us a new player. That's the new edition shiny is helpful. Standard new edition of standard ones, not as fun. Who did I just get that new one of? Be easier if you could scrap the regular one. New player. There we go. There we go. We're getting closer. Ever so slowly. Think they will add cash prizes to the next full set. Like, will they have them? I mean, they've have them now. I assume so. I think, actually, I believe they confirmed they will. Hold on. I'm almost certain they confirmed there will be cash prizes in the next set. Yeah. Cash rewards will return with the launch of the next set in September. Travel Addict Guy, what's up? Summer Camp is basically the continuation of Colors until the next set happens, which is going to be in September. So we'll be able to keep opening packs and collecting cards, and we can compete for Essence, which is going to be Colors Essence, and then Gems, which you can use for the next set if you want. That's what Summer Camp is. There are 2 blog posts that explain all of the details. Okay, what else we got here? Abdallah A, new edition. Nawafe new edition, not bad. I need so many more shinies. Oh, only 6 more. What is, hold on. 6 more shiny cards to get some sort of pack that looks fun. All right, we keep going. All right, Nizar A from Jordan. Apparently I already had this shiny version of Kulumani N. Ooh, Salimo, another new player. All right. I mean, if we get like 1 or 2 new players a pack, we're flying. He says before he scraps all 5 cards. New player, Evidence M. If I have a legendary player that is out of the World Cup, should I burn him for essence? It's really up to you. But I think the advice is if you think maybe you will use it in summer camp, then maybe hold on to it. Or you think I'd rather just scrap it and open a bunch of bronze packs. Like, I don't think there's like necessarily a wrong answer. It's just a matter of if you think that player will be able to help you in summer camp to get and you want to compete. Like if you get to the top level here, that's 275 gems, which goes, a decent amount, Tony Fruch, who I didn't even know I had. But so Travel Addict guy, like if you have Ronaldo after, or who's not out of the World Cup yet, but like could be out, his games will not be covered in summer camp. So I think it's just a matter of like, isn't there any summer camp utility? And if you want to participate in summer camp. Got another Gordon. So I've now scrapped 2 full packs after saying I'd like to average at least 1 new player per pack. Kaku. Wow. Wanfer. Happy to help. Happy to help there, Travel Addict guy. I have a Scottish player. There's a Scottish legendary player? Oh, it's a legendary. Like legendary card. Is it McTominay? Yeah, we don't know if McTominay would count. He's not on the list. Like the summer camp specifically mentioned 5 leagues, which was, here we go. MLS, Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, and Liga. Was there another blog? Hold on. Oh, these are just the same. Early MLB deadline today, if anyone plays. Thank you, Surface Terror Missile, for mentioning that. I wonder what the early game is. Man, I feel like I scrapped all 3 of these guys like in the last hour. Marco Arnautovic, who I didn't even know was still a professional footballer until this set came out. Boy, we are running cold here. Can I get some gems? Says Logan. Yeah, let's compete for gems. Let's do that. We'll give away some gems. So only those leagues will be playable. I think that's the case, Rob, but I'm not, but I mean that's what's in the blog post. Jeez. Yeah, we'll do a little trivia question here, and the first person who gets it right will win 20 gems. Philly at KC is the early MLB game. Okay. Let's see here. This will be for everybody who's been watching the stream. There's going to be a question, and the answer was something that happened earlier in the stream. Excuse me. So the first person to answer correctly will win 20 gems. And it's just going to be the first one that pops up on my live chat here. I'll show it. So I need you to do 2 things. for the answer. Now, I'm not going to disqualify you if you don't do them, but it would just be helpful. So for 20 gems, I need you to respond with your Sorare handle, name, whatever. So you can type that in right now. So type in, get that correctly, or get that typed in, and then after that, I need you to write the answer to the question. The correct answer is sausages. No, it is not. So again, your Sorare name, and then I'll need you to type in the correct answer. And the first person who answers correctly wins 20 gems. The question is, which player did I pack a chroma version of earlier in this stream? And I'll open a pack while you guys answer the questions. Answer that question. 20 gems, first one. Man, scrapped another one. I do not see a correct answer yet. 20 gems still up for grabs. Man. And I believe the first correct answer. Why did I have to come in so late? Don't worry, I'll do some more questions. But the first correct answer I see is the legendary surface-to-air missile with the correct answer of Nico Schlotterbeck. This was the card right here. From a bronze pack today. Surface-to-air missile, congratulations to you. Let me write that down. Logan said, you guys are welcome for my initiation of a giveaway. In fairness, I agree. All right, let me write that down. So Surface gets 20. All right. And for 20 other gems, chroma from a bronze is insane. Yeah, even though he's not playing, I agree. First time I've ever won gems in a stream. Let's go. So this next question is something that we did cover in the stream. However, it's readily available, and maybe you already knew the answer anyway. But for 20 more gems and Surface, you're allowed to enter, but I will not reward you the gems. I'd like somebody else to win. So for 20 gems, you see only YouTube stream responses? Nope. Samurai Ketchup, I see all of them. And actually, I think Twitch actually stream, like you'll get the question a little faster on Twitch. And Mike is calling me out because Surface just said Schlott, but I knew who it was. Anyway, so yeah, enter on Twitch or YouTube. I have them all in my live chat here, so don't worry about it. So for 20 more gems, who do Arsenal play in their opening match of the 2026-27 Premier League season? And I'll open a bronze pack while you guys figure that out. Another Ali A, Eric L, Callum McWatt. Oh, there we go. Ahmed F, New Hollow. João Cancelo, who I have a couple of already. Do we have a correct answer yet? We do. And it actually came from YouTube, even though it was, even though I think Twitch is faster. So the answer is Coventry, which we saw right here. First match of the season. And the first comment that I see came from Mr. Kennedy himself, who I believe has actually won gems on this show before. So well done. Well done, Sean. Congratulations to you. Let's see. We had a couple other correct answers. MC Sorare, but not fast enough. Scribble on the wall. We had some incorrect answers like Hull and Fulham and Girona. That would be something. Are you a gooner? Not really. Not really. I think it would be an insult to gooners if I was considered one. Ooh. All right, another hollow. We take that. And then I can get rid of the other one I have of DR Escada. All right, so I'm going to give away a couple more. Oh, wait, Samir, I'm sorry. I think you have asked this earlier and I missed it. If I understand correctly, there we go. We'll still be able to use our MLS cards after the World Cup to earn gems, but what about Essence? Will it also still be useful, or is it for completing the World Cup collections? So both good questions. So the answer is the MLS players from Set will be usable in their MLS games. So if you have players in MLS, Premier League, La Liga, Bundesliga, or Liga 1, they will be part of summer camp. And summer camp allows us to compete for two things. Essence. So the first level is 2,000 essence. The second level is 5,000 essence. Now, the levels are quite low, 260 and 290. So that's essence. And then everything above that, 320 points for 5 gems, 360 points for 20 gems, 400 points for 50 gems, and 440 points for 200 gems. There will be new collection missions. Wrong blog. There will be new collection missions based on those teams, or those leagues, excuse me. Nope, that's the same blog. Hold on. Thank you, but Essence 27, or it'll be World Cup. It'll be this set, Colors Essence. That's what it'll be. Colors Essence. And there will be a few more collection missions created. A new set of collection missions will launch alongside the arrival of MLS and the European leagues. So there's, more. Lomasic. Ooh, Zande. Hey! Did that complete the US collection? I think it did. I think that completed the US collection. 2 new players, too. Did that complete the US collection? I think it did. I swear it did. Was I too short? I thought he was the only one. Who else was I missing? No, yeah, I finished it. There we go. Get in. Oh, but I have to complete 10 collections now? Oh. Oh. Man. So I've completed 7. Portugal, USA, Haiti, Uzbekistan, Sweden, Croatia. My gosh, I'm one short. And that might be it. That's it. I really thought we were going to celebrate here. We go back to the grind. All right. I'm going to do another question here. We'll give out 20 more gems. Oh, there we go. Another shiny. Chris Brady, I'll use that for MLS. Wonder if I have any Brady's. So the next question, completing 10 collections for 10,000 essence is such a scam. Why is that a scam? Two Brady's with his little Mickey Mouse hand. All right, the next question. Something we've covered in this stream, but also has been somewhere else. 20 gems. Actually, you know what? Hold on. If I pack at least one new player from this pack, we'll make it 30 gems. Not a new addition, new player. No, see, new addition. Need a new player. JPH, new addition. New addition. All right, last chance. Otherwise, it's just 20 gems. Oh, Santi Jimenez. New addition, though, not a new player. All right, so the next question for 20 gems, first person to answer correctly wins the 20 gems. Again, please include your Sorare handle so I can get these gems awarded to you. How many points are required to hit the top level in summer camp? How many points are required for the top level in summer camp? So many new additions, so few new players. I'm also going to have to look this up because I've already forgotten what the top level is. We'll do that in a second. I see some guesses coming in. I have no idea if any of them are correct. I probably shouldn't pull this up while you guys are still guessing. So I'll open up another pack. David Zima, new addition. All right. Bardaki. Man. So let's see. We got a couple duplicate answers. I feel like I should. Let me just pull this out for a second so I can actually see what it is. Okay. Oh, there is a correct answer. There's a correct answer in here. There's only one, though. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There are two. Looks like MC Sorare got it. 440. Wins 20 gems, right ahead of Travel Addict Guy. Philly Dilly not only guessed twice, but guessed twice incorrectly. But let me double check. Is that, yeah. Those are the only 440, those two. Travel Addict Guy, is that your Sorare handle as well? My house now feels like it's going to come down any moment now. Travel Addict Guy, perfect. Oh, wait. No, it was MC Sorare who was first. I'm sorry. MC Sorare. 440. Yeah, that was first. Is that MC Sorare? Is that what your handle is? I guess we could just look it up. Is this it? Just to confirm. Po. Yep, that's me. All right, perfect. All right. I typed almost instantly. I'm pretty sure from what I see, I wonder if I can pull up the actual stream. And we'll see. Hold on. I believe that you did it almost instantly, but then maybe MC Sorare did it instantly. But we can give out a few more. I already have 2 Almirons. And I was like, oh, for MLS, he hasn't even really been that great. New player, here we go. I don't think I was that. Was that Croatia? Juni Ito. Oh no, it was Czech. Did we get there? I don't remember how close I was to the Czech Republic. Oh, one. One short. Who are we missing? Jinrich Stanek. Maybe. New player, Ryan Thomas with a hollow. That's fun. Not bad. New addition. Stiller's a fun one to hold on to for the beginning of the Bundesliga season. I'm only scrapping it because I'm pretty sure I have a couple of them. Why are they offering me only 50 essence to burn a legendary player? I mean, it depends on the level of player they are. Not the. I mean, you're probably getting more essence because it's a legendary, but not every legendary player, not every legendary card is a legendary player. How about that? Oh, there we go. Wow, this is a good start, actually. Because this is the guy we just added that I just had before for my Czech Republic, but then I got the shiny. And then Isidro Pita, 10%. We like that. Oh my gosh, we're one shiny short. What did we get for the next set of shiny cards? We get some sort of pack. Which, like, hey, that's great. Love packs. We keep going here. Another Gavi. Travel Addict guy, who's the legendary flavor or legendary card that you have? We're not going to get this other shiny, are we? Does every player have a legendary card? No. Why can't I click this? There we go. No, not every player is legendary. Alessandro Cercati. Yeah, you're not going to get many points for that. Or much essence. New edition. Come on, give us a shiny somewhere of someone we don't already have. Running out of essence here. There we go. That's the shiny we were looking for. Jose Luis Rodriguez. Can you guys hear? Oh, there it is. There it is. Let's open that pack. Can you guys hear that banging? I'm genuinely curious. So it's a gold colors gold pack, 3-card booster pack. All right, let's get something cool. Due. Okay. Okay, I have one already. Wonder if I have 2 of them already. Casemiro, that I definitely have. We can get rid of him. And Pulisic. Okay. Can't get too upset about that. But let me. What is the Due situation here? I have both Dues, but. Oh, I guess I only had one. Oh well. All right, we keep going. 16 packs to go. New player. And another Inacio. All right. We'll do another gem giveaway in a moment. Woof. I pulled Doué like 4 times and no Mbappe. Yeah, that's, man. Pulling Mbappe is pretty fun, though. All right, collected a goalkeeper. That was Panama he was from? Oh, wait, I want it here. How many? Panama. Am I like 1 short for Panama now? I mean, Paraguay. Sorry, not Panama. Where did that go? Oh, more. It was Panama. Yeah, 23. I'm not even close. Jerome O. Is there any reason to keep? No, I'm not keeping that. What am I thinking? Did you win the €1,000? I have not. I've only won 100 so far, and I'm currently playing on my 3rd life for a second 100. Which actually, let's get back to that after I finish these packs. Because you guys never answered me why you like Rodri more than Pedri today. What is it about Rodri that you don't like about Pedri? Oh my gosh, I'm 100 and something shinies away now. I have gotten a number of shinies that I can scrap the standard versions of, but the guys are so low that I'm going to get like 8 essence. Oh wait, was that new player? No, new edition. We keep going. New edition standard. Rodri has been more a box-to-box midfielder who doesn't lose the ball too much and has a lot of passes. Pedri has been looking a bit fatigued and playing a bit ahead, losing the ball more often. That's fair. I pulled Kubarsi today. Unbelievable. I need to pull Kubarsi. Whoa. Could definitely use Kubarsi to finish the Spain collection. Rodri's just an A machine. I mean, so is Pedri. In what world is Pedri not a AA machine? $56, 60, so 91, 64, 52, 56 with no decisive. Rodri 75, 76, 50, 74. That's pretty good too. Like, I get it. New player. We love it. From South Africa. I don't know where my South Africa collection is. I really should just keep this page up. All right, South Africa. I feel like I packed so many South Africa cards, but it must just be the same guys over and over again. 23. That's shocking to me. All right. Kubarsi. Can we get a Kubarsi? Not there. I know it's like highly unlikely to get Kubarsi in a bronze pack, but miracles can happen. It's going to wait for the last pack, isn't it? 5 left. Maybe we can squeak out a 6th if I can scrap a few guys. I think they really want you to open the Spain gold pack. Seriously. They're just like tempting me into it. I pulled Kubarsi in today's silver pack. Wow. That's a good pull. Patterson, new edition. Jeremy Pino is one of those guys that I feel like I pack like 1,000 times, even though I've opened 100 packs today and haven't seen him until just now. Man. All right. Oh, I might get 2 packs out of here. Fidel Escobar, Rauho, Zaruki. All right. I think we're down to our last bronze pack. Yep, we are. All right. Let's get Kubarsi. It's about the opposite of Kubarsi right there. Bummer. So what is today's 75? I have 161. What are the odds that I can get so a 0.74% chance that I get Kubarsi within the 7% chance that I get an icon. I don't know if that's worth the gems. Mostly because I'm not even playing Kubarsi today. Whoops, hold on. I'm not that close on any of these. Yeah, the silver live today. Yeah. Only 5 players from Oceania to get 75. I don't know. It's interesting that the Spain gold pack just cost 20 gems for me. The Spain gold pack cost 20 gems for you? Like this one? That's fun. I think they do that sometimes for people who may have not bought a lot of packs. Buy it if it only costs 20 gems. I kind of agree. Anyway, let me get back to this last life here. So you guys like Rodri right there. Do you think FIFA will keep the same football rules until later today, or the players have to take the ball in their hands because Balogun is good at basketball and their opponent not? I'm not sure what that means. When does Sorare make an announcement about the summer camp? Michael, what announcement are you looking for? Because they made one already. It's all on their blog. The last one was Friday. With all of the streak levels and whatnot. Yeah, it just says discounted. Yeah, I think they offer discounts for certain people. But yeah, do I do this? Do I take RDP out? He actually really hasn't been that great. I think he's been fine. And then I could also play James. I wish I had like a special James. Switzerland had been pretty decent defensively, unfortunately. I also don't have Luis Diaz, which is a bit frustrating. There we go. So there he is. I don't know what to do here when it starts after the World Cup. It just said after the World Cup. It doesn't say anything. There's no specific date given. All right. Should I play someone else? I guess the benefit here is if Rodri is not good, I can just cancel it, but then I'm down to my last life, which I was going to, yeah, I'm basically using a life there. But for the extra spot, I could play Bruno, I could play Yamal, I could play Pedri. I would use that Nuno Mendes chroma. I'm just not sure Nuno plays that, like, scores that well against Spain. Go for Pedri, says Infinity Wars. I mean, I could play both. You guys also said you liked Tillman. I could do that. Tillman and Rodri. You think Rodri is better than Pedri, Yamal, or any Spanish CB? I don't think. I, I don't think the Spanish defenders are great against Portugal. I don't think any of the defenders in that game will be worth playing over Lisandro Martinez. That's a way easier matchup from a defensive standpoint. Tillman is fun. I think the Chroma Yamal. I don't know. There's a couple people here who didn't think Yamal was going to do it today. I believe somebody called him a trap. It looks fun, but I'm just not like, is he actually much better than Pedri? I got to score 440. That's a lot of points. Or does Rodrigo de Paul outscore Pedri and Rodri? Or one of them at least. Yamal is always in Nuno Mendes's pocket. But if Nuno Mendes is spending so much time making sure Yamal is still in his pocket, is he really going to score that many points? Tielemans will be the perfect fit because Belgium going to dominate. I can't. I can't disagree. I can't agree, excuse me. Harry called Jan? What does that have? What does that mean? Just put Laporte in the extra spot? Easy? I don't think that's easy at all. If you think Belgium is going to dominate, you've not been watching the World Cup. That's fair. I don't think any defender in Portugal, Spain is worth playing. Can you check Nuno Mendes' points against Barcelona just in case? I mean, I'm not a big believer in like previous matchups and stuff like that. Like one game is not going to do anything. Did he even like when did they even play? Against Barcelona? When was that? Did they play? Oh, there it was. So he had an assist and 9 AA. Did have a yellow though. 4 fouls. 2 big chances created. But again, one game that was played back in, what is this, October? I'm not reading into that. Like if Nuno has a really good score, it's unlikely. So my question is Pedri better than Rodrigo de Paul? Because he's the other one I'm considering against Egypt. But to be honest, Portugal asks for more from Nuno Mendes offensively than PSG. That's fair. But how much, like, a lot of it comes from, like, you take set pieces for them, but, like, how many set pieces are Portugal going to win against Spain? You need 60s from both of the non-Argentina guys. I think Pedri, Rodri, or Rodri Laporte. Pedri might go to extra time. I mean, both of them would. Pedri and Rodri, right? If anything, I feel like Pedri plays fewer minutes, but maybe not. I just, like, Laporte has been great, but they also haven't played anyone like Portugal. Austria, no, I'm sorry. Who did he, like, why did he only, oh, he only played 45 minutes in that friendly. So, Cape Verde, Saudi Arabia, Uruguay, Austria for Laporte. RDP could be out at 55 minutes if Argentina is up 2 or 3 nothing. Oh, Pedri has more minutes than RDP. I gotcha. Yeah, I think this is the best I can do. I guess you could make the argument to me that, see, I just don't really love Porto, Laporte, Nuno. The answer is probably Tim Ream. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with this. And if Rodri and Pedri tank, then I have my last life with Argentina. Minus the Uzbekistan game, Portugal's offense has been uninspiring. It always is because they're relying on Ronaldo. But yeah, I think this is what I'm going with. And we'll see. We'll see what happens. Tillman could be fun, though. Hopefully, I regret that, and the USA wins because of Tillman. All right, I think that's all I got for today. Actually, let me give away. Let me give away some gems quickly. Some 20 more gems. Would you use Messi with Spain on the 400 streak or try to stack Spain and hopefully get to 440 for the Argentina game? I would not. I don't think Spain get to 440 against Portugal. But you know, that's me personally. If I thought Spain could go 440, I would play just a full Spain lineup. Like I have Simone, Laporte, or Porro. That's what's going to hit. Yeah, Simone, Porro, Rodri, Yamal, Pedri. Yeah, I don't think that's going to hit. 440 at least. What was yours? 400? 400. I don't know. They need a clean sheet in order to get there. Yes, 400 stack for Spain. Sorry. And then Argentina 440. Yeah, 400 for Spain. I don't know. I just feel like that game's not going to have loads of fantasy points, but I'm hoping that Rodri and Pedri get there. But Yamal's got to score because his AA has been really pretty poor. And they obviously need a clean sheet. Are you streaming regularly or is this the first day? Because I've never seen live streams since the World Cup started. So I stream every Monday, but I did take every Monday on this channel, on Sorare's channel. But I did take last week off. So, but I did stream during the World Cup before that. So I'm on every Monday, but I also have my own YouTube channel called So Rare with Laird, which you can just search on YouTube. And there I stream every other day, meaning not Monday, but every other day of the week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I'll stream talking about So Rare, usually. Anyway, so let's give away 20 more gems to the first person who answers this next question correctly. So again, put your Sorare name in and the correct answer, and the first person will win 20 gems. And the question is, the question is, who was the highest scoring Spain defender in their last match? I don't even need the points. I just need the name of the player. Highest scoring Spanish defender, meaning defender on his card. Who was the highest scoring one in their last match? I actually don't know the answer. I see some answers coming in though. And I feel like, is there an answer for everyone? All of them? What's funny is that everyone was telling me to play Laporte, and only one person guessed Laporte for the last one. But let's see. Last game, Austria, 3-0 win. Highest scoring defender was Pedro Porro, 100. Porro 100, Kubarsi 97, Laporte, I'm sorry, Cucurella 91, Laporte 80. That's crazy. All right, so the first person who answered Pedro Porro was Mates Win. Mates Win. Mates Win, who checked in from Twitch, who got it correct. Samurai Ketchup guessed Cucurella. Thailand guessed Kubarsi, as did Daughter Leaf. Brad said Porto. A lot of Porto guesses, which was correct. But Mates Win was first. Let's go. Congratulations. And that was 80 gems. So I feel like we should give away 20 more, make it an even 100, since that's technically what I'm allowed to do. So the next question is, Lionel Messi scored 99 points in Argentina's 3-2 win against Cape Verde. Who was the highest scoring player in that game? Travel Addict Guy said, I said Poro first here, which I'm guessing is first in YouTube, but that wasn't first. It is a little bit of a weird one with Twitch and YouTube going at the same time. But I think I see the correct answer here. Messi 99, Lisandro Martinez 100. And I believe the correct one came from Jan B0904, who is also on first time chatter on Twitch. We love to see it. Jan FCB10 with the correct answer. 20 gems for you. Way to be, Jan. Maybe next time I'll do some YouTube specific and Twitch specific ones. But anyway, thank you everybody for coming. Congratulations to Surface to Air Missile, Eskeen, MC Sorare, Mates Win, and Jan FCB10 on your gems. I'll put that request in. Hopefully you guys can get those pretty soon so you can start spending. I cannot promise they'll be today. In fact, I can almost promise they won't be today, but maybe they will. Who knows? My first 2 times, first in YouTube, and my comments should switch to Twitch. You could. Or we can just do ones from each one. Anyway, thank you everybody for coming. Again, if you are looking for any additional content from me, I am here every Monday for Sorare Spotlight at this time. But if you're looking for more, you can just search Sorare with Laird on YouTube. I also have a Patreon that supports that content, patreon.com/Andrew M. Laird. If you get some more exclusive members-only videos and content, costs as little as $5 a month and helps support all of it there. So yeah, thanks everyone for coming. Good luck with all of your gems and your lineups today. I hope that we all fly up the streaks and we'll all celebrate together next week. Thank you for coming. Don't forget to go outside.